Hello and welcome back to Man Warrior Yoga. My name is Michael. Today we've got a special request. We've had one of our students, or wannabe students at least, Simo, yes, this is for you, have one of his best golf games, not golf games actually, best first holes of his round after doing only a couple minutes of yoga. So I figured, you know what? Let's give him 10 minutes. Let's give all the golfers out there 10 minutes of a little bit of yoga, a little bit of warm-up, a little bit of stretching before they play, and notice the massive difference that happened to your game. So enough of that. We're going to get stuck in right away. We're going to sit down onto our mat. We'll spend the first few moments just finding our breath. Touch the soles of the feet together. We're going to take the hands along the toes. We're going to inhale. With each inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Let the knees fall open. Inhale. And slowing the breath. Even closing the eyes. Allow the body to start to become heavy and the mind to slow. We slowly start moving into our parasympathetic nervous system and quietening that busy, busy mind. Good. Take 3 more breaths here. Big inhale, swell the belly like a balloon. And then let the breath release. Good. Relaxing the muscles, softening the mind. And when you're ready, we're going to roll onto our back. We're going to keep our right sole or foot down on the mat. We'll take our left ankle across, flexing back the left toes. Release the head and neck. Take the hands in between the leg. Take the hold of the back of the right thigh. We're going to use our breath again here. So on the exhale, we bring the right knee back to the chest. Inhale, we release it slightly. Exhale and inhale. You should start to feel an opening through the outside of the left hip. We'll just take 2 more here. Good. Slowly release, changing sides. Left foot down, right ankle over top. Hips are integral in our golf games. We want to make sure they're nice and warm and loose, and not tightening up and impinging our swing. We don't want to end up in the woods again. So once again, using the breath, exhale, bring the knee closer. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. We flex these toes back just a little bit. It'll help protect the knee. Shouldn't feel any discomfort in the knee here. Good. And slowly release. Take the feet wide as your mat and just windshield wiper the knees. Loosen those hips a little bit more. Reach in between the knees. Take the insteps of the foot, of the feet, and take them through to the sky. Take them through to the ceiling. And take the knees back towards the armpits. And we'll gently rock side to side. Massage the lower back. We may even use the breath here too. So on the inhale, lengthen through the heels. Exhale, bring the knees back to the armpits. Inhale. Exhale. You can feel a little bit of opening through the inner thigh, through the groin region. But keep that breath long, slow, and deep. Good, last one. Excellent. Release that. Bring the knees to the chest. Give them a squeeze. Couple of rotations clockwise and counterclockwise. All right. Next, take hold of the back of the thighs. Begin rocking and rolling up. We're going to come all the way onto the knees. Good. You just want to warm up these thighs a little bit, warm up the quads a little bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to sit onto our heels, tuck our feet under, and then take our hands back. Now this may be enough. We don't want to drop into the lower back too much, but otherwise you can begin to bend the elbows. See if we can keep the knees down. The knees might separate just a little bit. Open through the front of each quad. Open through the shins. Bring the chin back to the chest. Press into the elbows, press into the hands. There we go. Good. And then since we've done that, we're going to open the hips once again. Work into the hip flexors just a little bit. So we're going to take our right foot forward. 90 degrees in both knees. We're going to take our left hand. Well, I might even take the right hand too. Take both hands to either side of the lower back, pressing the hips forward, and lift through the chest. Lift the heart high, lift the chest and the sternum through to the ceiling. But dropping into this front hip flexor. Feel that left hip flexor begin to open. The pelvis moves down towards the mat. Just 2 more breaths here. Once again, down the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. Slowly release. Right foot back, left foot forward. Find at least 90 degrees. Untuck that back toe. Take the heels of the hands and lift. We're going to drop into the lower back. So keep each inhale, lift the spine, lengthen the spine. And then take the heart high. Pelvis and especially that front hip. Keep lowering down. Certainly feel that through the right hip flexor, right in here. Good. Slowly release. Hands back down the mat. You know what? We're going to take the knees wide, touch the toes together. Come all the way down into your child's pose and take the chest. Once the heels have landed, then slowly take the chest down to your mat. Allow the forehead to connect. And we lengthen through the spine. Good. This is a great pose for any time. Lengthen the spine. You can relax the shoulders, soften the elbows. Something to reset the back. We spend so much time compressing the back. All of our seated, we sit to drive, we sit to watch telly, we sit to do virtual, we sit to work most times. So this will allow the lower back to lengthen, release, take the compression out of it. When you're ready, we're going to slowly start rolling up. We're getting this up a little bit stronger now that we warmed up. Knees come under. We come through our tabletop, we come through the hands and knees. We tuck our toes and we hinge and lift the hips high. And really take the bottom ribs to the upper thighs and lift, hinge and lift, excuse me, hinge and lift those sitting bones. Walk the heels out. Calves can be a little bit tight, feeling a little bit tight today. Walk them out. But once again, use the breath. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. Take our toes wide, heels as wide, if not wider than the hips, and sink down into our squat. Tuck the tailbone under and stack the shoulders over the hips. Point the knees in the direction of the toes. And this is really going to open these hips up. And continue the breath. Good. From here, come through the center. You know what? If the heels aren't making the mat, take the feet just a little bit wider. And sit down. From here, right hand down to ground. Inside of the right wrist. Inside of the right knee. How about that? And then twist through the belly. There's so much twisting in golf. We want to warm that up as well. So twist through the belly first. Use the whole spine. Then the middle back. then the upper back, then the shoulders, and then the head, and gaze tall. Once again, whenever we twist, we lengthen the spine. Good. Slowly bring the left hand down, inside the left knee. You can move into a crow here too, but we're not going to enough today. That's not going to help our golf game. Left elbow inside the left knee, lower back, middle back, upper back, reach tall. Good. Bring the hands back down on the mat. On the inhale, press high, lift the hips. On the exhale, sit back into our squat. Inhale, exhale. You can feel those hips getting warm now. Inhale, exhale. Good. Just one more. Inhale. And from here, walk the toes forward underneath the hips again. Then we'll do a couple of forward folds, a couple of halfway lifts. So on the inhale, we press either into the mat, into our shins, or even into our knees, but flatten that back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and reach with the crown of the head. Exhale, soften the knees, and fold, forward fold. Inhale, straighten the backs of the knees, lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good. We're going to walk the hands and the feet back out through our downward dog. And this really opens and warms up through the shoulders, through the back, the hamstrings. And then we can step the right leg inside of the right wrist. To do that, bring the right knee to the chest, bring the weight forward, and then lower down the heel. You can also drop down the knee. Let's be honest here. Do with what works for you. From here, ground down to the back heel, sweep the hands through to our warrior two. Just strengthen these legs a little bit, sit the pelvis down, stack the shoulders over the hips, separate the hands. Flip the front palm, reverse. On the exhale, bring the elbow through to the knee, sweep the hand beside the face into our side angle. Notice the length I get through the left-hand side of the body. Do the same, reaching long and tall. Inhale, come back through our warrior two. This time, straighten the front knee. Reach long over the front hip. And then lower the hand, lifting the bottom ribs. Stacking the shoulders, and that top shoulder rolling back. Possibly gazing up the head. From here, leave the legs exactly where they are. On the inhale, we lift up, and we reverse. Good. Bend the front knee, hands come either side of the front foot, and press back through downward dog. All right. Getting warm now. We'll do the other side, and we'll get back down onto the mat to finish off. Walk those heels out. And once again, we're going to step that left foot forward. So whether you drop down on the knee, up to you, but bring the knee to the chest, weight comes forward, heel comes down, ground through this back heel. Lift up to warrior two. Keep that front knee rolling out and stack the shoulders and the hips. And then extend the hands, soften the shoulders, and reach. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, elbow through the knee. Roll that top hand over, and then open the top shoulder. Tuck under the bottom ribs, and reach. Good. Come back through our warrior two. Straighten the front knee into our pyramid. Reach long over the front hip. Lower the left hand. Reach tall with the right. And once again, take this top shoulder, roll it back and open the chest. Like your back is flat against the wall behind you. Keep leaving the legs absolutely straight. Come back into a pyramid and reverse. Open through the left-hand side of the body and breathe into this top lung. All those muscles in between the ribs lengthening. Right hand through to, what is that, knee? Shin, calf, whatever that is. Bend the front knee, catapult the hands either side of the front foot. Press back through our plank. Let's go one more, just to warm up the shoulders a little bit. Either on the toes, or, actually, you know what? We're going to lower all the way down onto our forearms. We'll do a forearm plank. Keep a little hollowing of the chest, lifting of the hips. From here, all we're doing is rotating onto the outside of the left foot. Inhale, we come through center, and exhale, the outside of the right foot. So we're switching on our abdominals, but we're twisting through the lower body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, keep the shoulders level. Exhale, just one more either side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Lower down to the knees. Take the knees wide. Press back through our child's pose. Lengthen the spine. And exhale. Take 3 breaths here. And then we're going to sit over onto our left hip and lie onto our back. Keep the knees bent. Take the hands wide. Bring the knees up to the chest. On the exhale, we move to the left-hand side, lengthening through the spine, but twisting through the belly. You may look in the opposite direction. With each exhale, see if you can soften the belly and allow the legs to get a little bit heavier. Keep the shoulders connected to your mat. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, opposite side. You may even use the right hand to the top of the left knee to encourage it down. Lengthening the lower back, lengthening the spine. Inhale back through center. One knee in each hand, and just take them opposing circles. Take them wide and close. Wide and close. Rolling through the hips. And opposite direction. Good. Get ready to squeeze back the chest. Keep the lower back long. And then rock up to sitting. And guess what? You're ready for Augusta. You're ready for the big leagues now. Hey, great warm up through the hips, through the belly, through the shoulders, all through that core, all the region with the twisting that you're going to use, the strength that you need. But you know what? Most importantly, you get on the course, you get on the links, you're about to address the ball at the first tee. Notice what's happening with your breath. Slow the breath down. Be calm, relaxed, and your body knows what to do, so just allow it to happen. Good luck out there on the course. If you like this video, like it, share it, comment on it, all that fantastic stuff. You know what they say, if you like it, tell 20 people. If you don't like it, just tell me. Keep up the fantastic work, enjoy your golf game, and we'll see you on the mat next time. Till then, take care.